What's popping? What's popping? You know, you see the uniform. You know where I'm headed. Going to work. You're going to get it popping, shorty. What's going on with you, ladies and gentlemen? Feeling a little good? No, feeling a lot good. Let me take that. Let me take that back. I'm feeling a lot good. Rested. I wish I could have rested a little more, but I was up thumbing, fingering, thumbing and fingering my phone is what I was doing. Hello, Miss Anaya. Always up in here. What's popping with you? How you doing? Continue blessings to you, you know? Yeah, that. So yeah, I'm headed to work. About to get here. I was checking my direction with you, which I have to go. So I wouldn't have to run the navigation. I can just say, okay, it's this route, that route, that route. It had me going in the direction that where I got a ticket at. So yeah, I definitely gotta pay that damn ticket, and I need to do me some what they call it, the driver's ed, whatever the case may be. See if I can actually get it wiped off my record, because I don't want to keep it on there. But if I can't, due to the fact that it's a moving violation, well, it is what it is. You know what I mean? I just make sure that I don't get in any trouble anytime soon. You know what I mean? Especially if you go to try to what do you call it? Fill out for a job. They be like, hey, you got these points. Like, well, it was in my personal car, not a company vehicle. I don't think that it really matters, but hey, it's worth a shot. You feel me? Say, do whatever you gotta do to obtain what it is that you want to obtain. So, oh man, I effing did it. I went from longshoreman. I went from the ports, which I had to get up at to be at that hall, because the hall starts at 6:30 in the morning, or 6:20, between 6 and 6:30, 6 and 6:20 actually, is when they start making the first calls of jobs and stuff like that. So, you know, to get parking and all that stuff, you know, I like to park close, so, you know, I like to get down there relatively early, so I can get my stuff. But I had just got off work the night before, came, got me some rest, and then I had got up and shot my butt down there. And so I was up at them, man, what are y'all doing, shouty? Anyway, I know I look crazy jumping back from lane to lane, but this is one damn car just Sunday driving. I know you're being safe, but you're like in my way. And it's not road race, it's just road awareness. It's just okay, this is the turn lane. Scoot your ass over. Come on. Alright. I'm back in this damn lane again. But yeah, so I had worked the night before. I got off. I had did overtime at LAX. I came home. I got home about 2:30, 3 o'clock. About that time, I sat and I debated if I was going to go or not, what I was going to need to do, because if I went in the morning, I would not be able to come back home. I would have to go straight from there to LAX. So I got everything together in my head and said, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and do it, because I kept looking at the hours. That I had missed already, and that was 36 damn hours. And once again, I say that everything down at the ports works on hours. So I was like, man, I don't want to miss no more. So I got my ass up and I got down there. So leaving the job, LAX, came home, got a little rest, a little bit, got up, went to the port, got down there. So that was before 4 or 5 o'clock. Did that 8 hours, which was a cool shift too. It it was cool. It's always good to me because I love it down there. So I'm always ecstatic to be down there, no matter what job I'm doing. And it just so happened that, you know, if you look on the channel, you can see I'm next to the ship, big ass ship. On top of that, but you know, dealing with the containers that are coming off the ship or coming from the yard that we're taking and putting onto the ship. They do both. And so it was like, okay, cool. The job is called swingman. So I'm doing that, watching the flow of traffic. I'm a traffic controller as well, because, you know, it's like 6-7 different lanes of trucks coming through, and they can't see everything. They can't see the cranes sliding by. They can't see the cranes with containers, and you don't want anybody to be driving underneath. They call it the hook. You don't want people to be driving up under the hook, because if the container drops, if the crane drops, it's not going to be a good deal. It's definitely not going to be a good deal. So I did that, got paid, and I shot from there. So I started work at 5 o'clock at LAX. I got off from the ports at 4:45. So I'm running to the parking lot. I'm snatching off clothes, putting on clothes all at the same damn time. I'm like, yeah. Oh shit, I was supposed to go that fucking way. I done fucked up already, shorty. Damn, I done fucked up already. Well, now that I done passed both situations, sitting there conversating, see, now who can I blame this on? Yeah, okay, Eldorado Park Street.
Continue for 1.5 miles.
And then make a left on Woodruff. Okay, we good with that. What else? Oh shit, yellow. Okay, that's still not bad time. So yeah, so I got down there. I was late, but here's the situation. When you clock in at 5, you get like 30 minutes to pre-trip your bus and everything. Get all your stuff. Y'all doing over there? Y'all look like y'all up to no good, shawty. Pre-trip your bus. So that allowed me a little time. So basically, I just went straight from the porch, got dressed, shot down there, and instead of doing my usual routine, would like go in and check in. People in the office like, hey, what's going on, Pop? I would see who's who and who's what and who's in there and what's going on. If there's any buses dropping, I do all that type of stuff. And so I just went straight to the parking lot and went straight to the bus. I'm out. And so with that, I guess technically you can say I was on time. But I was like, okay, cool. Got there in a decent amount of time. And I didn't hear no feedback from management, nothing, so, you know, hey. And so I worked the shift. It wasn't no overtime, so I basically worked from 5 to 1:30. Yeah. I was struggling a little bit, just a little bit, when I found myself being still. When I was sitting still, like at a light and in traffic, I felt myself like, this is getting heavy. And luckily, some of the times, I didn't have passengers in the bus when I was going there, so I was able to just get up and stand. I mean, I can get up and stand up anyway, but I know they'll probably be like, hey, is he crazy? Why is he just standing up out of nowhere and shit? But stand up and kind of shake myself off, wake myself up. Hey, come on now, let's focus. But as long as I was busy, had the customers, they asked me questions, I'm talking, I'm moving, everything was Everything was cool. Hey. Why are you putting brakes on in the middle of nowhere? I can't stand that shit. I guess only because I'm the only one that's rushing right now. When technically I'm not late. But I don't know why I have that in my head like that. I guess because I'm used to leaving earlier. When I'm not leaving at my regular time, I just feel like, oh, and I'm not. So I need to kick back. That's how I got the damn ticket in the first place. Especially being over in the residential neighborhood. Then you got all the kids out here getting out of this high school over here. And, oh, you smoking bad, shawty. You need to go get an oil change or a new car. Yeah. That'll do it. So I completed it. And it felt really good. It felt really good because I've been wanting to, but I've been hesitant on it because I know the consequences of not being on deck, not being well rested, falling short. What could happen in either place can be very bad. So, but to get a good start, get a good job, and just have a smooth day, and was prepared for it, was, energy wise, like, hey, okay, we on deck. This wood drift, right? Yeah, this wood drift. Yeah, that's where I need to be, shorty. That felt good. And in the middle / a little past the middle of the shift at LAX, especially after I ate lunch and I got out and walking around, taking a long way around, doing whatever I was doing, warming up food, taking my breaks. I was energizing and getting my second wind. So I finished off strong, like I reset or something. I'm like, ooh. But when I got home and got up this morning, if you've seen the video, you see how I look. I'm like, oh man, it all settled in then. But I know I shouldn't. Let's go. You got one damn job. Sitting there eating that damn donut. Your ass. Damn, boy, I tell you. And that's not road rage, that is road awareness. Anyway, got home, got up this morning. I was feeling it. Sore from the job at the ports, dealing with the containers and cones. They call them cones. These are big pieces of iron that has to go up inside the containers so that when they put it on the ship, they can lock into another container. These mugs is about 10 pounds a piece, 7 to 10, somewhere up in there. Well, it depends on what kind of cone you have. So you got some that could be, it could be about 12 to 15. So all day long, moving these damn things. And but it was going smooth. It was going smooth. And so I'm proud of myself. I am effing proud of myself. I don't know about doing it back to back. Luckily the way the jobs roll out at the port, you're not getting out every other day or every day. It's spaced out. For me as a casual, it's spaced out. But I know to try to do the port, LAX, and then just go back to back. I don't want to say that I don't think I can't do it. I don't think it would just be wise. Every other day, it would take its toll on me, and it that is what it is. But I would do every other day because I just don't want to lose no more hours. I want to be in preparation for when PMA makes that call and say, hey, we're elevating so many X more amount. I want to make sure that I'm in there. On top of that, I want my next raise, and my next raise is I think at 2,000 hours. I'm at 16 something. I'm I'm at 16 something, so my next race is at 2,000 hours. So I need to get that, shorty. You know what I mean? That's two birds with one stone. You're getting your hours and getting yourself in a position to say, hey, I got more hours, and whatever that threshold is, when they bring it down, say we are hiring all the way up into these many hours. Whoop, I'll be in there. I don't like a whole lot of lights, but I know they said it was a wreck. It was a wreck somewhere. Do I want to squeeze in there? Not really. Yeah, well, shit, I'm here now. Yeah, you go over and make it easy for me. Appreciate you. I appreciate you. You the bomb. So, yeah, you know what? I'm gonna turn this around so y'all can see the view. Enjoy the view and stuff. You don't mind, do you? BMW Ultimate Drum Machine. Ain't that what they call them? But yeah, I was very, very proud of myself, man. I like, all right. And on top of that, this morning I've been debating on what to do with when to jump back into this market. And I missed a couple of episodes of the person that I listened to, and the person I listened to, blockchain backer, and my brother. He was like, shit, he 50% back in. I mean, like I'm way behind. And when I did something this morning, I looked at this stuff, and I looked at it a different way. I went to the brokerage which I use. I went and looked at them and looking to see everything that I sold. What did I sell it for, and how much was it? And then I took it somewhere else, actually Uphold, to see if I repurchased that, how much it would cost. And it's like I made a purchase for a V-chain. What I sold it for, that same price that I sold it for, which I added $100 to it, but so for like $2,000 or 1,900, whatever, but still $2,000. For $2,000, I sold my V chain, but I repurchased it back for $2,000 and got like 200 more thousand coins of V chain. So that was a beautiful win. So I'm up over 300 coins of V chain, which is cool. And if you don't know what V-chain is, that is something that deals in authentication and stuff like that. And if you watch UFC or that damn Dana White slap shit, whatever, you see on the ring, you'll see V-chain. I got V-chain. I've been had it before, but I had sold some stuff off a long time ago, and then with that dip that happened October 10th, I sold some more. So I had just replenished my shit, but I am back and got more than I had the first time around. So woohoo! Kudos to me. So I feel good about work shit, being able to do both shifts and get my hours, and this morning making that purchase. Like, yeah. So I'm working my way back into this market and to get my standing. So I'm doing what I must, piecing up. And I'm trying to do everything I can to conserve money so I can make my biggest purchases with XRP. So I will have more. Basically, what I want to do is I want to repurchase everything, but I want as much as possible more than everything that I had before. If I get just a little bit, okay, cool. And some of the stuff, if I get like around about the same amount number, okay, I just have to keep chipping away with it. But I definitely want to have more XRP than I had before. And leave some room for some other stuff. Now, I was thinking about borrowing some money, but I thought about that shit a few times before, several years ago, but I always come back to the same conclusion that I just don't want to owe nobody. I mean, it ain't nothing to flip that money and pay them off and keep on pushing. But I guess the greedy side of me, like, shit, why owe a motherfucker? You just dug it out and build with what you got, and then you don't owe nobody but the IRS. You get them out your hair, and you Gucci. I'm Gucci. as the youngins say. So I don't know, but at the same time, I'm thinking like, shit, if I can get $40, $50, $60,000 more in a loan, and I would put damn near all that shit in XRP, except for maybe some CBCN, and maybe some Canton Network, and build up the IRS trust fund and get everything just set in place, like my ass settled, like, okay, I'm cool. Spend that money and then I just pay on the loan, and then so far as my assets, it just build and grow, and I just take it from there. As soon as it hit, pay them off, and they have my hair. You know what I mean? But you know, with the markets, you never know what can happen. Motherfucking Trump may say something, or some other country may say something, do something, and it might put the markets on pause for a little longer, and I have to pay that loan longer than I want to. But I don't know, it's just something I was just running across in my head. You know what I mean? But the biggest weighing factor is owing somebody. And that's the only thing that really holds me back, is owing somebody, and or what if I get all this money and just, you know, God forbid, something happens to me, and you know, I stop working at LAX. You know, that's another stream of income that I was depending on to pay these loans. But if I'm not messing with no loans, what I got is what I got, and what's in my portfolio is in my portfolio. I don't owe nobody. I don't owe the IRS until I move it. As long as it's in there, I ain't got no situations with the IRS. The only time you have situations with the IRS is when you sell something, and that becomes it's like a trigger. It's like, boom, he sold something. We need our money. We need our taxes on that. That's the only time. So, it's a great debate within myself. You know what? I could probably see better if I put these damn glasses on my face. Yep. And I can better judge this traffic and car movement. But I thought I'd put it this way, so then therefore y'all can enjoy the view as I roll my boat to work. And we're supposed to be getting some tours today, because we're supposed to, the car company and everything that I drive buses for at LAX, they're moving it to this one central location. So we're supposed to be going to get a tour of this place so we can see where we gonna be dropping off and picking up passengers, the whole what do you call it? Operations. What's the operations plan? Because on the 11th, we're supposed to move over there on the 11th. And I've heard it from different people, different dates. But while I was in the break room, I seen these flyers that the company is handing out to the rent-a-car people. And if you handing out these flyers to the rent-a-car people, that to me says it's damn near it's set in stone that we are moving on the 11th. Because they said if you have rented a car and you returning it back on the 12th, then you need to go to the new address. I'm like, Shorty, interesting. Yeah, let me get around you. Are you a Scion too? I know you got speed, because my wife used to have one of you. I know you got a little speed. Well, you know, let me get around you, V-Dub. You really got in my way. What is that, a Tucson? What the hell, a Tygon? That's a Tygon? That shit must be old as hell, because the Tygons is way bigger than that. Way bigger than that. That shit must be like 1987. It must be good. It's a V-Bug, because that shit rolling smooth. Anyway, yeah, so that shit must be set in stone and what's gonna be happening. But you know, I just have to think, you know, what if something happens? I don't want to have that loan out there like that, and I don't want to pull from my assets to pay it off, because I can pay it off, but then if I pull it out and I sell my assets, then that means that I created an IRS trigger, and then that's going to be a taxable event, and I'm gonna have to pay them taxes on that. So then that's a double whammy before letting letting the money mature and before it does what I needed to do. So I'm debating, but I do feel good that I got my V chain back, and I got way more than what I had before, even years ago, as I was chipping away at it piece by piece by piece. I replenished that and got some more, and what I sold the lesser amount for, that same amount, I like tripled that shit. So that's a big W. That's a big W. So I'm fucking stoked about that shit. If I can catch a few more situations like that, I'll be good. And if I do want to try to do a loan, oh, that's the wreck that you guys were talking about. Ay, caramba. Yeah. Okay. All right, Google was right. If I can catch a few more situations like that, that would be ideal by what I've done. And so far as prices, they go where they say they're gonna go, then alright. The benefit would be in my favor. And I'm all about some good favor. You know what I mean? Who don't want some good favor? It's like you're trying to make a decision. Let me make it for you. Let me slide on by you. And then if you want to get over, you can get behind me. Show day. What license plate is that? As a driver, I stay on people's license plates. Be it identifying from a distance. I've never seen that one before, though. But I ain't got no time to be looking at your backside right there. Definitely when I'm in LAX, I be on license plates. I don't know. It's just entertainment for me. Something else to pass my time away. But yeah. Oh man. Tell you what though, I'm sitting here jamming this music. Jam a couple of my own damn jams. You know what I'm talking about? While I'm rocking and rolling. Might as well, you know what I mean? Might as well play our own song, RYDAZ WORLD song, you heard me?
Make way for riders from RYDAZ WORLD.
Yeah.
Watch the stars unfurl through the struggles and the pain. Just from the chain, yo. I seen it all from the black to the pen. Through the darkness and the strife, now I'm rising again. 3 shows deep, spreading truth to your dome. The message is my heart, the blue brings it home. Burpees and convo, we keep it raw and real. Life lessons learned, you know the deal. I'm here to inspire, lift my people high. With every ounce of energy, I'm reaching for the sky. I am Mr. DIGG, till my voice in the street. Spreading positivity, we ain't facing defeat. Leveling up, got that class A vibe. From schooling at UEI, I'm ready to thrive. Investing in crypto, changing the game. Not just for me, but for my fam, that's the aim. Life's a journey and I'm learning as I grow. With each step I take, I'm planting seeds in the flow. Friends by my side, we're building a dream. No more living in shadows, it's time for the beam. Shifting the gears, watch me drive with passion. Sharing knowledge, wisdom, that's a life in action. Lifestyles molded me, I wear my scars proud. Through the ups and downs, I'm shouting it loud. RYDAZ WORLD's my phone, we riding for greatness. With every single show, we breaking through the fakeness. Riding Mr. DIGG, from my voice in the street. Spreading positivity, we ain't facing defeat. Leveling up.
I think I'm gonna wear my glasses all day today instead of putting my contacts. I don't feel like give my eyes a break. Give my eyes a break. I've been digging in the motherfuckers every day. Every day I'm digging in them, putting solution in there. Yeah, we're gonna take a break today. Be easy, Ultima.
Taking back my life, it's a beautiful show. From the streets to the truck, I'm learning to grind. With every mile traveled, I'm free in my mind.
But I hope everybody's having a beautiful, blessed day, morning, afternoon, evening, midday, yada, 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 yada. Yes, yes. Just want to stop in and show some love, some positive energy, and what have not. Let me see you dig. You dig me? Yada, 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 yada. Well, since I just came from the ports, it's only right that I play the port song that I wrote. You know what I mean? And I wrote the stuff as inspiration to myself and whoever else that's involved. People at the ports, myself. I've been grinding hard since 20 everything, but I feel good. I did that shit, accomplished that shit. I didn't let no more hours pass me by. And then to double back from there straight to LAX and knock them 10 and a half, 8, 9 and a half hours out. That was cool. Made a beautiful purchase this morning. Yo. Feeling amped, feeling pumped. I just need to catch a few more. Catch a few more, shorty. And it's gonna be popping. From the break of dawn to the sun's going down. Well, you know what? I'm gonna get up out of here because it seems like it's a little bit of nobody up in here a little bit. But once again, just wanted to share that love, share that information, and keep y'all abreast of what's going on with me. You heard me? So I'll probably more than likely be out there tomorrow, especially if there ain't no overtime tonight. I'll be out there doing bourbons and combos. So stay tuned. You hear me? As always, get up, get out, and go speak to somebody. Because you never know how that's going to change your life or their life. You understand me? Drop some PE on their head. Bloop, bloop. If it comes back, it's Bombay. If it don't, it's okay. You done did your piece and your part to change this world. One person in one situation at a time, and that's all you can do. And that's all right and respect of you. You understand me? Love on yourself and love on others. Love on yourself first so you don't deplete yourself and then you have more to give to others. If you so choose, that is your God-given right. You understand me? Invest in yourself mentally, physically, spiritually, financially, emotionally, and any other leads that you find. Please feel free to throw it on top of your favorite whatever and take that bite out of life. From my world to your world, RYDAZ world to yours. You understand me? Continue blessings. Get them thumbs up. Get them likes on. Let YouTube, TikTok, let Instagram, Facebook, let them all know that we family and we fuck with each other. You understand me? I'm out. Gone.